welcome to today's video. It's been a little while, right? I've been traveling for work, staying in San Diego for a couple extra days. My best friend, more like a brother, is getting married this week. I actually got married yesterday. The reception's tonight, so enjoying a little bit of food here. So I'm out roaming around. I think, let's get something good. Let's see. In-N-Out was a little far away. It was just a little too far. Sorry, guys. So I thought, let's do a review. Let's do a review for Jack in the Box. Never had it before. Give it a shot. I'm not expecting much. I'm actually expecting this to be quite bad. I don't know why. I just sort of think of Jack in the Box as like crappy, like lower than McDonald's on the food scale. So I'll be surprised if this is good. So we're gonna do a little review. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? So first thing here, we've got this Swiss and bacon. You can see we got some sauce in there, bacon, Swiss. Not a real big burger, very buttery bun. Can you see the butter on that bun? I mean, it's glistening. That's what someone did mention to me. Their burgers are super, super just covered in, I mean, look at that. You see that butter right there? I mean, that's just pieces of butter. So we're gonna give this a shot. See what we got. Starting off with the bacon and Swiss. All right, so my impression there is the burger was incredibly salty. Now there's bacon on it, so I'm wondering if it's from that, but it's almost, most of these, obviously all these burgers have a ton of sodium, but there was such an intense taste of salt, not a lot of other flavor. The burger, it wasn't super juicy. There was so much butter on the outside of the bun, it kind of made it seem juicier than it actually was. The burger was a bit dry. I will say better than I expected, though. Definitely better overall burger quality than I expected. So what I wanted to do to really give a proper review, I wanted to get sort of a more classic type of sandwich. So this is the classic. It's like their double cheeseburger classic sandwich. I told them I was doing a review. They said, get this one to do a proper review. Fair enough, right? I wouldn't do my only review on a restaurant based on an obscure random sandwich, although that wasn't that bad, but not great. So here we go. We've got the double cheeseburger, standard double cheeseburger. You've got, there's no bacon on this. We've got pickles, tomato, onion, lettuce, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard. So, standard fare. Let's give this a shot. All right, so we finished the burger. Let's give a few of the fries a shot, and then we'll do my final impression. Okay. I think we've got enough to judge this overall. So let me say this, I really expected this to be really, really poor. Overall, I would say that it was reasonable. Nothing great, but better than I expected. I'd say I'm overall happy with that. The burger, the double cheeseburger, I was hoping would be a bit better. It was very greasy. I don't know if it's actually from the burgers. It was almost more wet. There was so much butter on the bun and just all over the place. It made it a little bit messier than I would have liked. The burger patty seemed to lack flavor. You know, on the bacon and Swiss, it tasted so salty. I think that was from the bacon. The double bacon burger, double bacon cheeseburger, or I'm sorry, there was no bacon on it. The double cheeseburger, it lacked flavor. The patties just they seemed underseasoned, and it was just missing something. So overall, if I was rating this against a Five Guys or things, it would be disappointing. But you know, I was expecting far worse quality than even a McDonald's. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 5.5 or 6. Now that might sound bad, but if you're in a hurry, and you want to grab something and maybe you want something a little bit different, right? You don't wait in line at In-N-Out or Five Guys or things like that, but you want a burger that's not McDonald's. Okay, I think there's some things on the menu that are worth trying. So overall, we'll stay with a 5.5 out of 10, and that is it for Jack in the Box. We do have some donuts we'll be trying soon. All right, we're back. We're gonna do a little donut review here. So we've got CH Donuts, 1070 13th Street, Suite A, Imperial Beach, California, practically Mexico. Anyways, take a look, see what we got here. You see that? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let me get you fixed up here again. I'm gonna do a little review now. Many of my subscribers live in Ohio, so unfortunately, however this review goes, if it's great, you're not going to be able to jump in your car unless you want to drive for days. So, but if you're ever out in San Diego, and we are very far south right now, give it a shot. Unless the donuts suck, then don't. So, I want to start with some standard affair, right? One thing, what do I always gravitate to? You guys know me, right? I always gravitate towards the maple. Now this is like so light. I wish, I mean, it feels like nothing's in my hand right now. These seem quite fresh. I mean, they're so soft to the touch. It's a little bit different though, right? I mean, it's so light and fluffy. Let's give it a shot. Now notice, there's no filling. There's no filling. Wow. That is really different. It was a yeast donut, but literally melted. I mean, you didn't have to chew it. I don't know that I've ever had a donut like that, like a Long John, where there's no filling inside. And it was a quite wonderful donut. That was very good. So fresh. The maple on top was great. It was so fluffy. It was almost more like a croissant. Very, very cool donut. Let's go over here. Let's try another kind of standard to compare it to. Here we've got just the standard vanilla icing cake donut with sprinkles. Very standard donut you'd find anywhere. Look at this. I mean, just falls apart. This might be one of the freshest. I don't know if you guys can see this really well. Look at this cake donut. Can you see that? I know it's not real great. It is so moist and fluffy. And it's like a lighter cake too. Sometimes you get the cake donuts and it's just a little too much. It's very dense. This is I mean, it's moist. incredible. I mean, look at this. Incredible. Very good. Very good. Let's give one more. We'll just break this one in half. A red velvet cake donut. Now, this is a place, I'm telling you guys, if all you ever look for is the crazy toppings, you're missing out on a lot of good donuts. Because some of the best places, the craziest donut they have will be one like this, a red velvet cake donut, and they keep it everything very basic. You are missing out if you're skipping out on places that just have the basics, okay? I mean, I like the crazy flavors sometimes, but don't pass up a mom and pop shop with the basics. Again, I can't even begin to describe how flaky and fresh this cake is. And the outside, it's very light, the flavor. It's wow. So let me wrap up this review. Overall, we gave the Jack in the Box a 5.5 out of 10, which is actually, not that bad. I'm going to give CH Donuts, I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. That is very good. Get dinged a little bit for not having that many flavors. I do like jelly donuts and filled donuts. They really didn't have many, although I did go there later in the day. So a little bit of a deduction there. Overall, the quality, the texture, the taste, the freshness, quite good. So solid 8 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll get back at it when I get back home. See you guys. Bye.